to my August Plan With Me video. So I'll be taking you through just how I work on my bullet journal and plan my pages for the month. So let's get into it, shall we? So first up, I'm using a black Tombow brush pen, just to write the words August. And for the month of August, I decided to go with a star theme. So here I'm using my Pilot Acro Ball in black 0.7 just to draw in some stars. And now I'm using a zip clean color in silver to dot in some little dots around the stars to act like smaller stars. Yeah, just tried to go for a very celestial starry theme. And I'm using a Stabilo Boss in pastel yellow just to color in the stars. And yeah, I was thinking about how I could fill in the page. So I decided to put in more of the little stars. And I thought it'd be a good idea to try doing constellations, so you can see me setting that up right now. I apologize for my head appearing in the frame. I am still trying to figure out the best way to film these videos. And quite clearly, whatever I was doing to film this wasn't the most effective. So apologies for that. I'll be sure to take note of this for future videos. So over here, back to the video, yes, you can see I have put in my constellations. I'm drawing in more of them, adding in more little stars and stuff like that. Honestly, after this point, I decided to just sort of go with the flow. I felt that it still looked quite empty, so I added in more stars, more dots with my silver pen to just sort of fill in the page and make it look like a really colorful, like not really a colorful night sky, because night skies aren't that colorful, but sort of make it look like a night sky full of stars and constellations, because I think that's a very pretty sight. So yeah, I did go a little bit crazy with the silver pen. Initially, I just wanted to dot in the little stars around the page, but I think I sort of felt that it looked a bit weird, so I just added in more stars and a lot more of the tiny silver dots. Definitely went a bit nuts with them. My page does look like it has a little bit of a silver chickenpox going on, but I'm really proud of how the final effect looks. I think it looks gorgeous and quite a nice sort of starry sky vibe for August. So over on the next page, I'm setting up my monthly view. I just printed this out from the internet, filled in the dates and all that, and I'm just sticking it down with some glue tape from Tombow. And now I'm referring to my future log, yes, my future log, to just see what the month of August has in store for me. Usually for my monthly view, I just write in things like public holidays, or exam dates, or any important things like school starting. School starts in the middle of August for me, so that's one of the things I take note of. And on the next page is my monthly motivation, as well as my monthly log. So for this month, I decided to use a grey Tombow and write the phrase work hard, stay humble, because I think it's just something very important for us to remember in all that we do. So with my acro ball, I'm just drawing a little shooting star and adding on an extra phrase, shine bright like a supernova. So I really try and keep in with my theme for the month, but not always. So for this month, I just tried to make a mention about supernovas. Now I'm dividing the page in half with some yellow washi tape. I have no idea what brand it is from. I picked it up at the flea market, but it's really cute. And now I'm doing my monthly log. I'm using the same grey Tombow, just the other side, not the brush side, to write in my headers for this month. So here I'm flipping back to my future log because I have quite bad memory. You would think I remember, because seeing as I just looked at it, but clearly not. So writing anything I have to remember. So far for August, there's not much that I have to bear in mind, but that will probably change once the semester begins. Over on this page is my habit tracker. So once again, just writing in the title with my Tombow. Then I decided to fill in the space by drawing in some swirls in yellow, more stars. And once again, just sort of going to town with the silver pen and creating little stars around the title. Over here, yes, I'm drawing in the lines for my habit tracker because my book is a blank book, it doesn't come with dots or anything, so I do need to prep the lines. I did it in pencil before filming the video so that I wouldn't put you guys through watching me draw lines twice. But here I'm using my long metal ruler to draw out the horizontal lines and to mark out the vertical lines. But for the smaller boxes to indicate the days of the month, I decided to switch to my clear plastic ruler just so I could see where the edges are and I don't have my pen knife sticking out in weird places. So that's that for my habit tracker. And now I'm referring to the previous month to fill in my habits. Okay, actually what I'm doing first now is filling in the days of days of the month. Yes, the days of the month, the dates of the month. I'm now writing in my habits. You would think that after so long I would remember what they are, but every month I still find that I have to refer to the previous month to find out what I want to track. So clearly it's not that important to my brain. Over here, I actually messed up writing one of the things and I didn't like how it looked. So I went to get some correction tape to fix it. I don't really mind that the correction tape doesn't match the color of my book. It doesn't really matter to me at all. And now I'm just adding in some extra decoration to my monthly log because I felt it looked quite empty. So just more little stars in the corner. Yay! So after that, the bottom part of the habit tracker looks quite lonely as well. So I decided to add in a constellation. Don't ask me what constellation is supposed to be. I didn't bother referring to anything. I just did a random doodle just to fill in the space. So that is my habit tracker. Next up is cash flow. Honestly, after a while, it just becomes the same pattern. I try not to use too many pens and decorative items in my bullet journal. I try to stick to a few for the month because otherwise it can be quite overwhelming. So here I'm just doing my cash flow page. More or less the same as what I've been doing for the other pages, doodling the stars, colouring in with my Stabilo boss in yellow. For this one, I tried to make the star silver actually. And okay, so now I'm just drawing in my lines for my cash flow. Very straightforward. Just the date, what the item was, whether the money went out or whether the money went in. You know, whether I got paid or whether I bought a new pair of shoes. Then I decided to add on more decorations to the cash flow page. Instead of using the silver pen to do my dots now, I used the yellow one. And on the other page here, I'm just filling in the same columns. Usually 2 pages on my expense tracker is just about enough for the month. And over on this side, I decided to try something new this month. Okay, but before I did anything new, actually what I did was go back and erase all the lines that I had, especially on my habit tracker page, just to tidy things up. I do this sometimes. I don't really have a proper flow when I do my bullet journal, so it does seem a bit messy. And I do agree it is quite messy. And over on this page, I decided to do something new that I haven't done in any of the other months before. A brain dump page, so I can just put in any ideas that I have, any that comes to mind, stuff like that. And for the decoration as well for this page, I did something different. This was a sort of a star garland, fairy-like inspired kind of thing. So just little stars hanging from strings, kind of like twinkle lights. I think it turned out quite cute. I'm quite pleased with how it looks like. And just writing the words brain dump again with my grey Tombow. And of course I couldn't resist adding in more yellow elements and highlighting the words on my motivational page. And I decided to just add a little bit more yellow to the page, so I just put it at the bottom. Just add extra pop of colour and to add some interest to the page. And next up is this is the weekly log. For the first 2 weeks of August, I decided to stick to a week to a page because I'm still on vacation. I don't have that much that I need to do. So I'll only show you guys how I set up one page because I do the same style for all the days of the month. So I don't think it will make sense for me to show you me doing the exact same thing for all 31 days. So I'll just show you the first week. At the back of my book is where I test out my different pens, how my different designs would look. So that'll just me referring to it. And so for the month of August, I decided to just circle the numbers with a garland of stars. You can see me doing it for the second day of August there, yeah. And I just And I just did that for the rest of the month. Later on, I actually filled in the rest of the pages off camera, and you'll see the final result later. So that's how it looks like now. And then this went into some color. Again, as I mentioned before, I try not to be too elaborate with my weekly logs because I have to do sometimes like 30 or 31 of them, and it can be very tiring if they are very elaborate looking. So I try to keep them simple, something I can do quite quickly. And now the final page here, this is my gratitude page. So much like my brain dump page, I'm just going with a star garland kind of effect, sort of like fairy lights inspired kind of style. And this is me just checking back to see whether I'm doing something too similar. Yep. For this page, I did kind of mess up the title. You will see why very shortly. Yes. So what I did was I just did a stripe of yellow, and I wanted to write April gratitude, August gratitude. But what I forgot was that I didn't give enough space for the word gratitude, so you can see it's kind of squished. And because the stabilo does tend to soak through, you can see on the reverse side it shows. It doesn't really bother me, so I'm okay with that. And once again, just coloring in the stars and finishing it up with some dots. Yay! Yeah, so that's my August gratitude page. And here is my final spread for August. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I think it's very cheerful and very happy. So thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!